Peace and blessings. You are listening to Reverend and High Priestess Thema, Azize, Serwa. And I would be so out of order if I did not share with my people the 2026 forecast and download I have been hearing as I sit with God and wrap up 2025. And so hear me clearly. 2026 is the year where shame will no longer conquer you, where the things of your past that you're not proud of, that you feel like have affected your momentum and your ability to fulfill your destiny. All of it is shedding. All of it is shedding right now, which is why 2025 felt so intense for you. And so, for those of you who are new to my platform and new to hearing my messages, and you've just connected with me online, let me quickly formally introduce myself before I really dive deep into our forecast. I am the visionary and pioneer of a movement called the Womb Sauna, where I teach women all over the world how to heal everything through our Yoni Steam services at our headquarters in Maryland. As well as our online university, which has a catalog of on-demand courses and programs and certifications, as well as our God Medicine product line. Anything that a woman needs to be empowered to remember who she is and to stand in that power and see real tangible fruit in her life, the Womb Sauna provides. And if you have not connected with me before, I do not think you landing here is a coincidence. So let's get into this forecast. Now, 2025 symbolism was the year of the snake. 2026 is the year of the horse. The snake shedded. The snake moved slow. The snake was all about your clarity. 2026 is going to show you what that clarity can produce now. And it's coming in with force. It's coming in hot. Okay, so this is not a cute year. This is a gallop or get left behind type of energy. And spiritually, the symbolism of the horse means momentum. It means truth, divine acceleration, right? It's about to get real in your life. It's go now or get left behind. It's about your freedom. It's about movement. It's about clearing all stuck, stagnant energy and no longer waiting for permission or acceptance or validation. In 2026, nothing stuck is surviving. Nothing stuck is going to make it. Not that stuck union, not that stuck relationship, not that stuck friendship, not that stuck pattern of not handling your money correctly, right? Nothing stuck is going to make it. Every lie you've accommodated to preserve the identity that you need to shed is going to be evicted. And every version of you that cannot hold power is going to be left behind. And when we look at the numbers of 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10. 10 is the number of mastering a thing. And then 10 translates to 1, right? So 10 is completion and 1 is initiation. So hear me, take notes. I want to set you up for your new definition of success that is loading with 2026. It's both an ending and a beginning simultaneously. A closing door, a birth canal, a closing door and a birth canal, same time. It's going to feel like a spiritual molt. A divine ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide. Your life has found you. And it is a year of deep recognition of what you have created and how it has impacted your level of joy and sense of self-worth. So 2026 is the year you step out of being who you've always been. You're going to need a new identity. So if you've been resistant to that, if you've been trying to rely on old things, old versions of success, old descriptions of your expertise, old habits, old relationships, they're not going to make it in 2026. Okay. This is the year to step into who you were always built to be, destined to be. That version of you that you've been negotiating against and avoiding. 2026 is summoning that version of you. So the speed of manifestation is going to accelerate. Things that used to take you longer to pull out of heaven onto earth. Yeah, the horse wastes no time. Intentional or not, whatever you call in is coming. So be careful about what you call in. And it's coming quickly. So your alignment is not optional and your integrity is your insurance policy. Where you are dismissive, where you're dishonest, where you're avoidant, it will cost you. But where you keep your integrity intact, that's going to be your insurance policy in 2026. Relationships are going to shift hard. I have been saying for years, get a tribe, find your people. Community life is going to be your advantage. It's going to be very difficult for you to make it through 2026, not having the right aligned relationships, not having relationships at all, right? So the horse does not run with every creature in the forest. People are going to fall away, some gently, some dramatically, but every relationship that survives 2026 has divine strength in it. It was coded for your life, okay? Destiny returns. If you've been feeling lost and feeling like maybe what God told you about yourself is not true, and maybe you didn't hear it correctly, that's going to be corrected. Destiny returns, and I mean that. You're going to remember promises you made to your soul before you were even in your mother's womb, callings that you ran from, assignments you hid under comfort. 2026 will drag your purpose into the forefront. Your body is going to become a prophetic instrument. Your body is going to become a prophetic instrument in 2026. The horse symbolism is also about like your physical power, your breath, your stamina, your instinct, your womb, your nervous system, your bones. They all become louder, wiser, more directive. If you ignore your body in 2026, do so at your own risk. Follow those nudges, the body keeps score, and your move, your rhythm will be like prophecy on your legs. Your body will obey your clarity and your consciousness. 2026 is for the ones who are done sleeping on themselves. It's going to activate a new type of self-belief. This is a restoration year. It is also an exposure year. It's I like to say, a return to self year. It is a freedom year. It's the year you stop walking and you finally run. And I'm inviting you to be courageous, right? To be clear, to be actively moving. Because if you try to stay small in 2026, your life will shake you awake. It will. But if you surrender to the pace of your purpose, your blessings will meet you and will meet you with speed. And so this is the year that your spirit is going to grow legs, if you will, and outrun your past. You'll be able to put the past behind you, even if it looks like it's not unresolved. You'll just have to consider it irrelevant. This is the year that your power catches up to your prayers and the things that have been prophesied over your life. And this is the year that you start rehearsing and start becoming, that you really step into full embodiment. It's the year of the horse. It's the year of holy acceleration. It is the year that you finally run free. Now, I want to give you a shadow forecast too, because I've highlighted a lot of the light, but I want to make sure you're fully integrated in your wisdom and your knowledge as we enter into 2026. So let me give you the shadow forecast too. Now, the light side of the horse is acceleration and freedom. The shadow side, though, is chaos, burnout, and self-sabotage. So the horse doesn't slow down to accommodate your avoidance. And if you're not grounded, the energy of 2026 will run you instead of running with you. And there is a difference. So one of the things you need to be cognizant of is your patterns of escapism and avoidance that you disguise as alignment. Right. So you run from reality every time you avoid a hard conversation, every time you avoid your financial truth. That habit is draining. It will drain you in 2026. And the universe is going to amplify the consequences. So 2026 exposes spiritual bypassing. It's going to put it in your face if that's something that you need to work through. It's also going to make you recognize your patterns of burnout and like what I call unmanaged momentum. So acceleration is a blessing only when you're ready for the speed. If you don't create boundaries, if you don't create a rhythm of rest, and emotional regulation. You will feel restless, overwhelmed, out of sync, constantly behind, and burnout becomes the tax for unmanaged expansion. Be mindful, be wise in 2026. Another shadow element that I think the energy is going to bring in is impulsive decisions, right? Like the horse moves fast, sometimes too fast. So in 2026, impulsivity is a trap. In 2026, impulsivity is a trap. Jumping into relationships, deals, commitments, or spiritual communities without discernment, it is going to cost you. And the universe will test whether you're choosing from wisdom or adrenaline. Okay. There's also going to be a temptation in 2026 to resurge your ego. And let me just be plain and direct. 2026 is going to poke every unhealed ego wound you thought you grew out of. Recognition, speed, new opportunities, they can inflate the inner child who still is seeking validation. And you'll know when your ego is running the show because you'll be easily offended. You'll be very competitive, territorial, trying to manage and police people's relationships, addicted to being seen, right? And the horse is going to challenge you to stay humble, aligned, and anchored. The other thing is those of you who are coming through your recovery from betrayals and heartbreaks, etc., it's going to be tempting to isolate during your transition because when relationships shift and when your identity upgrades, your purpose demands more. Um, and so in 2026, you're going to have a stretch of loneliness, not abandonment, just empty space for the new tribe and the new people to find you. The shadow can make it feel like you're being punished or stripped, but you're not. You're just being repositioned, okay? So don't misinterpret those pockets of isolation while you're transitioning. Survival mode is going to be triggered too. You know, fast movement can activate old trauma. So the nervous system may interpret acceleration as unsafe, as a danger. And many people will feel anxiety, hypervigilance, distrust of blessings. It's funny, you spend all this energy and time praying for it to come in, and then when it actually does, now all of a sudden you don't trust it, right? That's that shadow. Fear of the other shoe dropping, but this is just ancestral residue. And it's just leaving your body. It's graduation season, it's not regression season. Okay? So 2026 isn't playing with us, but it's not punishing us either. And the year is going to force you to confront the parts of you that still cling to smallness, numbness, or control. And if you integrate the shadow, you'll ride the horse with grace. If you avoid it, you'll feel like life is sprinting ahead without you. The shadow of 2026 isn't something to fear, it's something to master, because the moment you master the shadow, the year becomes your chariot. And everything will just be in full blown movement. All right. So, to help with your integration of this forecast, I have created a free gift for you, a free gift. And it is an ebook that you can download out of our online store, thewombsauna.com/store. And it's going to have some rituals and affirmations for you to prepare you for 2026, to make sure you can ground in momentum, courage, and break up any residue of stagnant energy. These particular rituals are going to sync your nervous system and put it in a healthy state. It's going to help you connect with your womb. It's going to help you not misinterpret the energy of 2026. It's going to give you some stabilizing of your root chakra and your sacral chakra. All right. And it's going to also call in future blessings quickly. They teach you how to pray those things in, how to fine tune, give your intuition a tune up, right? And so I'm going to close this out with this affirmation. I do not fear movement, I welcome it. To the great holy family, thank you for allowing me to have a voice in the world and to speak life into the people listening. Thank you for allowing what I say to inspire, bring clarity, wisdom, hope, power, and strength. Fortify the people listening to this right now. Show them how beautiful and how deeply you love them. And allow us to wrap up this year with deep acceptance of what is. It is what it is. Ashe, amen. And so it is. I can't wait to see many of you in the upcoming virtual healing circle. You do not want to miss my end of the year virtual healing circle. It is going to tie up loose ends in your energy field that need to be tied up. It's going to also pour love and admiration and empowerment into you, so that you feel really prepared for your life, so that you feel supported and successfully surrounded. So I can't wait to meet you in that class. You can register at thewombsauna.com/events. And I hope this inspired you and got you excited about the incoming year. It's going to be lit. Peace.